The Ooni of Ife is currently furious. Yes, he is seriously furious at the fact that Olori Tobi Phillips have, disrespected him over time. And as it stands, he is no longer finding it likely again. Yes, he is not finding it likely again. Because if you'd want to look very critical into the whole condition of things, Toby Phillips have taken authority into her hands. The moment they said Toby Phillips was pregnant, Toby is returning back into the palace, Toby is doing this, Toby is doing that, Toby became quite loose. The Toby Phillips that back then we used to say, Toby they talk, Toby doesn't do this, Toby doesn't do that. She's just there seeking for attention, seeking for cuddles, seeking for all of those things. It is far beyond that. Toby now wants far, far more than that. And now that Toby wants more than that, it's beginning to be alarming. Toby wants authority. Toby wants every single thing that she can control. And this, her quest for control, is beginning to be disrespectful both to the Ooni and Olori Naomi in general. If you have been following this matter very, very careful, if you have been following it so well, and if you have been looking into it on a very, very considerable note, you would discover that in the whole of this thing we have been on in the past times, you discover that Toby Phillips have changed over time. Now, what has Toby done? If you could remember, there was a time Toby returned back into the palace on a request of Olori Naomi. Olori Naomi wanted her around. That was when it became like Olori Naomi was the hot cake and the person they wanted in the palace so bad. The Ooni said she was the one he wanted. She should come back. Even till now, na she only wants. That one, all of us take no. Yes, say na she only still want. So from that period, Ooni, she started returning back into the palace despite she has announced her wedding. She said she was involved with another man. Ooni was not caring enough. He was not giving her all the attention she deserves. And, all of those things put together. Then she came back into the palace. Toby had her twins, and boom, today Toby has the full authority in the palace. She makes declarations, she speaks, she does this. So Olori Naomi has been in Ile-Ife for a few days now, and according to her, she's doing some community service development works, of which they are going rounds, they are creating rounds on the internet. So Toby had to go all the way to Ile-Ife to go challenge Olori Naomi's authority. If Naomi says this should be done, Toby had to go all the way to Ile-Ife to go tell the people that if Olori Naomi says this, don't do it. The one is not finding it funny. Yes, he's not finding any of this activity funny at all, as he's currently furious at Toby Phillips for her actions. In as much as Toby might feel that she's the one now in charge, because Naomi is not there in the palace, she now automatically has twins for the king, and it's more like it's who has a child that becomes the one in authority. Because when Ronke had the privilege to speak to Naomi, she made a statement that you are lucky because you have a male child for the king. So that's what's giving you the leverage, the authority, every single thing that you have been doing, not knowing that what exists between Olori Naomi and the king, there is a connection that nobody can separate. It is a connection that it is there. Nobody can separate it. Nobody can come in between and just say that this thing has to scatter. It is not possible. It is not possible. It cannot even exist. It cannot even happen at all. That is the most impossible thing that will happen in this world. The relationship between Olori Naomi and the king. You see how when Naomi was still in her house, the king will go there from time to time, over and over, trying to bring her back. It was more like an activity for him. It was more like something he was doing with all his life, because he loves Olori Naomi. He loves her and he badly wants her back. So my people right now know that is what Toby Phillips is doing. Toby Phillips is questioning each and every authority Olori Naomi has placed out there. She's questioning every single thing that Olori Naomi has to say. And Olori Naomi presently in Ile-Ife doing her thing. Toby Phillips is stomping in, coming in to challenge her to make sure that whatsoever Olori Naomi has does not come to pass. So my people right now, this matter it come heavy. Yes, it come heavy. And if you want to agree with me, and you go agree with me you go agree with me say um this whole matter, e don dey reach a point where these women, they are deliberately daring Naomi. It's beginning to be deliberate. They are deliberately making it look like who are you? Do whatsoever you want to do. Yes, they are making it a deliberate attempt to dare her. So right now, the whole thing, it's more like women just want to see the worst Naomi can do. They want to see what she is capable of, what she's made up of, or whatsoever she feels she can actually do. And as it stands, I'm not sure Olori Naomi is ready or is set for all of these things. Yes, she's not ready for all of these things. Because if you want to look at it very critical, the way Naomi keeps avoiding chaos, the way she keeps avoiding all these bos, the way she keeps avoiding all this wahala, all this palace palaver, and all of these things, it's such a sign that she doesn't want any single thing at all. She doesn't want anything that will cause chaos for her, that will cause any form of trouble at all. But right now, no, it no can be the same thing where all these other Olori want. Yes, it no can be the same thing where them want. So them, they are fighting so hard, they're trying every single thing possible. They are doing every single thing within their power to make sure that what they bring Naomi out of that shelf she's hiding, because they feel she's pretending. But it's been over years. It's been years. Someone that left the palace in December 2020. This is 2024. That's automatically 4 years, 3 years thereabout. So for how long is she going to pretend? For how long is she going to play this pretense? They are assuming she's pretending. I don't know, some people can pretend for their entire life, but I doubt if Naomi is actually pretending. I doubt if Naomi is pretending. So right now they are trying to bring her out. And Toby Phillips questioning Naomi's authority openly, publicly, has just shown the high rate of disunity which have existed between all of this Olori in the palace over time. And then if you could remember what Ooni's spiritual wife had to tell these women, she told them that they have disrespected their husband. It is not enough for them. They have chosen to disrespect the whole community inclusive. So right now, no. Right now, my people, now so the matter can't take be. And the way this matter they go now, you no go won't miss out on any single thing at all. So if you never subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Yes, please hit the subscribe button. And as you subscribe, you see that bell way there by the side, just ring up anytime where anything fresh, something good, something nice happens to come, at least you'll be the first to see it. So just hit the subscribe button and ring the bell by the side, expecting exciting and great news on this channel.